Hi everyone. Now I am going to give a brief introduction on Indian architecture. First, we have to study about what is architecture. Architecture is a plan and design of a building, that is temples, palaces, fort and dome. Then, what are the types of Indian architecture? Indian architecture is based on spiritualism. On the basis of religion, Indian architecture is divided into four kinds. First one is Buddhist architecture, second one is Hindu temple architecture, the third one is Muslim architecture, that is Islamic architecture, and the last one is Christian architecture, or otherwise it is called Western architecture. First one, Buddhist architecture. There are four kinds of architectural styles came under the Buddhist architecture. First one is Stampas, Stupas, Chaityas and Viharas. What is meant by Stampas? Stampas is called pillars. During the time of Mauryans, particularly the king Ashoka introduced so many rock edicts, and he introduced the style and design of the Stampas. Next one is Stupas. What is Stupas? Stupas are the burial mound, hemispherical mound of the dead person, particularly the relics of the Buddhist monks. And next one is Chaityas. What is meant by Chaityas? Chaityas are the prayer hall or worshipping place of the Buddhist monks. Next one is Viharas. Viharas are the dwelling place, residential place of Buddhist monks. The best example of Stampas is Saranath Pillar, and then best example for Stupa is Sanchi Stupa. The best example for Chaityas and Viharas is located in Ajanta caves. Next one is Hindu temple architecture. The Hindu temple architecture is divided into three types: Nagara style, Vesara style and Dravidian style. Most of the northern group of temple is called Nagara style. The central Indian temples are called Vesara style, and then the southern region temples are called the Dravidian style. The Nagara style is the difference between Nagara and Vesara style is the shape of the temple, the base of the temple. The base of the temple of Nagara style is square in shape. The Vesara style is based on Bhumija Bani, semi-circular shape. And then the Dravidian style is different from the Nagara and Vesara style. The Dravidian architecture is based on Vimana and Gopura's. The Mahendravarman first introduced the style of Dravidian style. And then next one is Islamic architecture. Here we have to study about two periods. One is Delhi Sultanate period and another one is Mughal architecture. During the time of Alauddin Khilji, he constructed the first mosque in Old Delhi, that is called Qatul Islam Mosque. And then during the period of slave dynasty, the famous Minar means tower, the Minar is constructed by Qutbuddin Aibak. That Minar was completed by, the construction was completed by Iltutmish, that is called Qutb Minar. And then during the period of Muslim architecture, that is Mughal architecture, is the it is called the golden age of Islamic architecture. Shah Jahan is the prince of Mughal architecture. Then during the period of Akbar, he constructed the famous fort, Agra fort and Fatehpur Sikri. In the Fatehpur Sikri, there are so many palaces in the campus around the Fatehpur Sikri. The Pulandar Vasta is the gateway, and then Winter Palace, Summer Palace, Mariam Palace, Sultana Palace are located in the Fatehpur Sikri. That's why Fatehpur Sikri is called the mount of the Mughal architecture. Taj Mahal is the main icon of the Mughal architecture. It was built by Shah Jahan on the advice of the architect Ustad Isa. And then coming to the Western architecture, Western architecture is borrowed from the Roman architecture, so that is called Gothic style of architecture. Here the main feature of the Western architecture is pointed arch. Thank you. We will see the next session.